Welcome to the Elite Traveler, where we explore faith, facts, and the future, where we expose what others won't. Across the Arab world, a storm is brewing. Not against foreign enemies, right, but against the silence, complicity, and betrayal of Arab regimes siding with Israel, while Gaza burns and Palestine bleeds. And make no mistake, this resistance is no longer just online hashtags or Friday sermons. It's spreading. In the streets, in homes, in mosques, and deep within the hearts of millions. Could this be the spark for a second Arab Spring? Let's dive in. Since October 2023, Gaza has been under relentless bombardment. Over 38,000 Palestinians killed, mostly civilians. Hospitals flattened, schools obliterated. Starvation used as a weapon. And yet, what have most Arab governments done? Silence. Or worse, business as usual with Israel. The UAE hosted Israeli ministers at tech conferences. Saudi Arabia continued quiet normalization talks, even as Gaza faced famine. Egypt sealed the Rafah border, trapping the wounded and starving. Jordan maintains full diplomatic relations, despite protests at its very doorstep. But the Arab people? They see, they feel, they remember, and now they resist. Across the region, signs of rebellion are everywhere. In Morocco, protesters defied police to denounce the normalization deal signed in 2020. In Jordan, tens of thousands marched near the Israeli embassy shouting, "No to gas, no to shame, no to normalization." In Egypt, despite decades of dictatorship, rare mass protests broke out. Chants of "down with the regime" heard again, echoing Tahrir Square. In Saudi Arabia, social media erupted with youth rejecting any peace with Israel. Even royals like Prince Turki Al Faisal condemned Israeli aggression, a rare move. And across the Gulf, calls to boycott Israeli-linked brands like Starbucks and McDonald's hit hard, forcing franchise owners into PR damage control. This isn't just noise, it's pressure, it's people awakening. Let's look at the numbers. A 2023 Arab Barometer survey found over 84% of Arabs reject normalization with Israel. In Jordan, over 9 in 10 citizens want the peace treaty with Israel revoked. In Iraq, Algeria, Tunisia, support for the Palestinian cause remains near universal. Over 90%. Even in the UAE and Bahrain, signatories to the Abraham Accords, a silent majority opposes their government's position. It's not just a fringe. It's not just radicals, it's the Arab street. And they're not just angry at Israel, they're angry at their own leaders for betrayal, for hypocrisy, and for selling Palestine for weapons, tech deals, and oil interests. The first Arab Spring in 2011 was about corruption, inequality, and repression. This time, the fire has a new fuel: Palestine. The cause unites Arabs across borders, across ideologies, across sects. And the conditions? They're even worse than 2011. Youth unemployment is above 30% in many countries. Food prices have skyrocketed post-COVID and during global wars. Authoritarianism is stronger, but so is resentment. And social media? Now smarter, encrypted, decentralized, harder to censor. If Gaza suffers another massacre, if a new war breaks out in Lebanon, or if one more Arab leader signs a normalization deal in defiance of his people, the spark could ignite. Not in one country, but everywhere, from Casablanca to Cairo, from Riyadh to Ramallah. A pan-Arab uprising, not just for bread or dignity, but for justice. What happens next? If the resistance keeps growing, the implications are massive. Arab regimes may be forced to reverse normalization. Israel could face total regional isolation. The U.S. may lose its Arab allies, and new leadership may emerge. Born from the people, not from palace appointments. But it won't be easy. Governments will fight back with surveillance, arrests, censorship, and brute force. Still, history tells us one thing: you can't kill an idea whose time has come. And the time for Arab resistance may just be now. The question is not if the Arab world will rise again. It's when. And how hard. Will it be peaceful? Will it be bloody? Will it change the region forever? Only time and the courage of its people will tell. If you believe the world must hear this story, like, share, and subscribe to The Elite Traveler, because the truth deserves a voice. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu.